opportunity for Rijan Dakal to come into the
T20 international in this tri-series, immediately lifted away. There's an opportunity, but it's just going to be a little bit short of Lokesh Bam. And George Munsey causing a few round the boundary to have the heart flutter.
to Nepal.
Mark Watt turns it round the corner, and that's going to race all the way towards the boundary, and that's lovely off the legs.
And it's quite a calm wind.
Swept away off the leg. That's nicely done.
Week, such a good opening batter.
That's in the away, it's in the air, it's launched, and Scotland are finding the boundary rope with regularity, and this has been
Just
facing Munsey. That is absolutely hammered. Beautiful shot, took a step.
well, that's it. Reverse and then
Steps down again, slashes at that one. It's going to go for 4. We'll play a beautiful 6 shot, and next time.
George Munsey.
Oh, he's bowled him. Mark Watt tried to open up, and he's.
Another frustrating one for Mark Watt. He tried to use his feet, be aggressive. Rupesh Singh just sneaks that one through.
Back Banshee in again. That was hit with more pace. It's nicely through the covers. And that should go all the way to rope, and it does. Nicely opened up from Brandon McMullen. Going down the ground. And it'll take 1 bounce and over the rope. Sometimes cricket looks ridiculously easy, and for Rupesh Singh. Oh, there was a real opportunity there. It was difficult for Padel. It's going to be another 4. Was in the air momentarily, and he's such a fine fielder. You might think he had a chance. That's hooked round again to the boundary, and this is getting very, very expensive. Scotland are running the scoreboard up at the moment, and McMullen is on 21 off 10. He's gone for that. It's high, it's long, and it's off to visit the pipe band who have gone back to school.
Much power in.
Again, some field adjustment. Doesn't matter, it's just gone to exactly the same place. Muscle memory from George Munsey, and he hits his half-century. He will. It's 3 in a row. Absolutely blasted.
3 sixes on the bounce. This is George Munsey at his belligerent, destructive best.
Down the wicket he goes. McMullen just thrashes that. Played in. Really footballing. There's the movement. It's high, it's in the air, and it's gone. No, absolute no doubter from George Munsey. It's his 5th. We've enjoyed it. Scotland have managed to knock a few runs in there as well, and they'll get a few more here. That one going all the way to the boundary. Good luck with the cricket. Pass on our best to the squad and keep
Things that they'd like to fix up.
There's the sweep. There's it's lofted, and this is a man who's in a mood. George Munsey. That's a lovely composed, no danger.
Absolutely brilliant to watch.
Gone for the reverse again. It's in the air. It's long. There's 2 men out there, and the catch is taken over the shoulder, and it's the skipper again, Roy Padel, who gets across. It's the end of George Munsey's afternoon. It's a wonderful 78, which included 6 sixes.
Well, this time he went for the reverse again, but just top-edged it. No fielding errors there. The captain making sure of it. But what a brilliant innings it has been from George Munsey. It really has. That innings today.
He's gone. Well, he stepped out, didn't make contact for 42. It has not been a good last 6 balls for Scotland. and Brandon McMullen have both gone within 4 balls of each other.
This is a great fight back from Nepal and McMullen.
Oh, it's in the air, there's a show to catch it, and it is taken. Stretches out the arms. Banshee takes the wicket. McCreath has gone for one.
Yeah, it just looked a little bit scratchy from Finlay McCreath at the start. Trying to unleash, but just popping.
Comes down the ground. That could be a catch. Lokesh Bam. Beg your pardon, mid-on, and he's caught.
Barrington has been so strong on the sweep, he decides to come down the pitch and just picks back on the road, but long on.
That is absolutely tanned right down the middle for 6.
So decides to go to long off instead, but it's always...
Cross off his legs. That's the danger with it straying just down there. Let's get it. Arian, full toss, absolutely hammered away. And bring that one back. 4, just bounce inside the rope. And Scotland will run it through. And there's no throw.
They've seen how good this track is for to be the one facing the first ball. Chase is underway. Here we go.
That was an absolutely gorgeous stroke to get things moving. Scotland chasing to the boundary. And Kushal Bertel, who bowled brilliantly, shows off for the bat.
Positive start indeed. One just in the slot for the drive. Just played it beautifully. Things like Atlas up on express pace, McMullen.
That's in the air. It's an outrageous shot, but it could be a costly one, and it is. Well, he tried to go round the corner to try and flick it away, but Scotland had Finlay McCreath there.
Well, that was an absolutely extraordinary no-look shot. It was incredible, but under 10.
Stroked away. Scotland don't have anybody out there, and off it goes. Deep mid-wicket, he knew, and that's a nice boundary.
Yeah, they really needed to just kickstart this innings, and that's a lovely way to do it. Wood.
Mullen in there again. They've gone for that little flip shot, and it does work this time. Well, when you've seen a teammate go out your head and try that shot, Sharkey went for it.
That is absolutely extraordinary. You saw how far he came across outside the off stump. Chase.
And it comes, it's high again, and it goes. There's no way Scotland can close that one down. It's Chris Greaves out there. Beautiful hit.
And they have...
It's in the air, it's high, and Greaves turns and watches it. He turned really early, which gives us an indication from the commentary box of just how... Sharif in for his first ball. It's in the air, Scotland have a man there, and he's gone. Mark Watt takes the catch. Well, he may have been changed as the bowler.
And this is the pressure of the chase, feeling they have to keep going and just get...
Jarvis in. Well, there's a shout. He's hit the wickets, and he's gone. Well, he was told to go back by skipper. Back he went, but he's been run out. And Asif Sheikh, well, 14 runs, and he'll head back to the pavilion.
Well, Chris McBillier, and he hadn't been able to get there. This time he does. They're doing a Nepal to Nepal. Just a bit of a collision there. 3 runs. Got him though, got him.
That's a beautiful ball.
Sharif, well, can't keep him out of the game. He came into the attack and became a lot harder. Sharif just bowled down.
It's in the air. Oh, and it's just over the boundary. Just gets away from Chris McBride. Almost had the chance out on the ropes.
Well, he was practicing these beforehand, Chris McBride, just with front.
Oh, it's beautifully guided through. And it's going to find its way all the way to the ropes.
Gorgeous shot from Podolski stage. He's just picked his gap, and that is part of the issue when you've got the fielders up so close, as it does.
Thought the wicket had fallen. Smacked right back down the ground, and Sharif can't get there.
Finger, I think. Maybe they just got a fingernail to it. Chris Greaves.
It was a full toss, turned round the corner. And that really was the first loose ball that we've seen from Mark Watt. He gets taken to the boundary for 4. It's in the air, that's an opportunity, and it's caught. The skipper has gone, and the breakthrough is mighty tidy, and he picks up the wicket.
Greaves stood his ground. It was the short boundary as well. He just didn't get enough on it. It was really well bowled by Mark Watt.
Leeskin again, taken to the boundary that time. McCreath chasing after it, but it just goes under the body. It's 4 runs and a much fall.
They need a few more of those. Hit them quickly. It's just helped on its way. McCreath actually did well to get there, but just
swept him to the same place. It's in the air and he's gone. Well, at least setting the trap. And Sam has gone for 5.
in the field.
Scotland hit triple figures in over number 10, and triple figures for Nepal has come with 14 overs completed. It's a tough run in, but Watton again. It's gone for it that time, down the leg side, swept away over deep backward square leg. Well, that's what Nepal need. They need a little bit of magic.
Find that one. They've just been confronted by scoreboard pressure.
And how about that? Bowled him again. And Chris Greaves is on a hat-trick. Lamon Shani is back to the
leg spinner. And the two leggies went to battle, and Chris Greaves won this one.
One of these players who just loves the field. That's high in the air. Sharif is watching it, but he'll watch it go. They're all the way for 6. Oh, swinging all the way through, got past wicket-keeper Matt Cross, and it goes for 4.
And all of a sudden,
there's the reverse sweep, it's in the air and it's taken, and Greaves gets another wicket. It's been a really good afternoon for him. That's a nice take, and Scotland, Watt again the man with a catch. Shake for 5, gone for it, hit back down the ground. Okay, grandstand finish, just gets that off the very toe of the bat. And he'll come through for a second. It's going to be close, and it's gone. Well, they tried to come through for the second, but Lalit Rachmansky